number of you will be Macquarie customers. Thank you for being customers. But yes, I'm the head of technology or CIO for Macquarie BFS. It's not the investment bank, it's not the commodity trading piece, it's the retail bank, which is a piece that's really focused on Australia. And what we're attempting to do is, as a digital pure play, what we're attempting to do is build an amazing experience for our customers as a digital pure play. And to do that, we're trying to build a number of portals across wealth management, business banking, and personal banking, but with consistency, not just consistency in the UI, but consistency in the experience. And one of the things I was talking to Ajay about is we've taken some opinionated bets, and one of those bets is that the humble transaction, which you used to see on your statement as normally a simple, I bought a cup of coffee, it's $4, whatever it is, on your statement, we've tried to transform that. So how we've tried to transform that humble transaction is into something that is unique to you with, I think you had on a previous slide, a personalization. So this morning, as I was buying a cup of coffee, as I was coming down Pitt Street, I tapped, I got the push notification quicker than the machine responded on my approval into my app. But then I also got a geolocation map, I also got a tag of the type of service it was, but I could also start to personalize that. I could have taken a picture of a cup of coffee, I could have uploaded that, I could have put a hashtag on it. And why have we done all of that? It's search. At the end of the day, it all comes back to search.
Yeah.
So we're attempting to build this experience for our customers so that there's a modern search technique across these different portals to provide that a fantastic customer experience.
Amazing. And I think that, to your point, like search as a differentiated customer experience is going to be such a critical pillar for you going forward. So how did Elastic help you in that journey and solving those challenges?
Yeah, we were a long time Elastic customer. I saw your slide as well with the dates on. I think we were probably right at the start there.
Yeah.
So when you're interacting with our application and you're using either search or you're looking at your transactions, Elastic and some other technologies, but this is about Elastics, we won't mention those others. But the Elastic is at the core of that experience that you're interacting with there. So we're a long-time customer from that search perspective. We're also using semantic search on our interfaces for client assistance. So really in those two places, but both search.
Got it. Okay, that's fantastic. And what kind of gains have you seen? And help me think about what got you to Elastic to choose that in that particular place as well for those gains that you were seeing.
Yeah, I was trying to look at everything through the lens of a customer, and we track our NPS obviously religiously. I'm sure you do as well. We check every single piece of feedback a customer leaves us, be it through Medallia or social channels. And what we're looking for all of the time is the patterns that are suggesting to us that our search capabilities are not quite right. But our NPS at the moment is really, really high as an organisation, so we're really pleased with that. We can do better on search, and we'll continue, and this has been interesting this morning for me, is learning some of the things that you're bringing to market and how we'll integrate that with our other technologies to provide that better search capability. But we think that play on that transaction, that personalization and search is one of the secret sources of the application.
And I would imagine with generative AI sort of weaving in, that search experience gets that augmentation and personalization a little bit more as well for you. So you called out a couple of things, semantic search and others, like any other new capabilities that are catching your eye that you've been sort of playing around with? What's that experience been like? I would be remiss if I don't ask for your feedback while I have you on stage.
In the talk, two talks earlier with Ian and Christian, we're really looking at AI in a number of places, but largely, as they suggested, you're either a sort of a generative AI play for customer experience, it's a generative AI play for internal productivity, but not for the benefit of yourself, but for your customers. but there's also sort of a third play in terms of Gen AI in relation to back office processing. Again, for customer experience, improve the customer experience, improve the price point. We see Elastic in that first category, so that's where we're using Elastic in that customer experience play.
Got it. Okay. Awesome. And so, what do your plans for Elastic look like in the future?
Well, so the sort of flip side of a beautiful experience is it's also got to be hugely reliable. No customer normally contacts us to tell us or tell your companies that they need a new feature. They normally are contacting you to tell you something didn't work quite right. And that's the same for us. And therefore, what we're trying to do as part of our sort of DNA in the bank is we want to be the most reliable bank that we possibly can be. And so we think our job is to stitch together a set of PaaS and SaaS services into something that's beautiful for our customers. It's not necessary to run all of those things. And so for us, we look to Elastic on top of, for us, Google Cloud, to be able to provide that level of reliability, because it's the flip side of that customer experience. Sure, they want that amazing experience, but they want it to be reliable and on all of the time.
Yeah, and partnering to make sure that we provide that reliability for you, right?
Yeah.
You've been exploring or thinking about exploring the service offering, I believe. Like that would be
Yeah.
one of the places we would play around with. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. We will look at that technology as it develops. And last night I sat between Nick and Baha, who I'm sure are in the crowd, and they found out I'm still using Sumo Logic for log ingestion, so I'm sure I'll be talking about that soon as well, Andrew.
Lots to come on that front, Richard. Excellent. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you for telling your story. He'll be around for the rest of the day for some time, please. Thank you.